Let's begin in Hong Kong, the former British colony and world's third most popular Kong. Ever since the city was returned to Chinese rule 20 years ago, residents have been worried that they would lose their democratic rights. And now their fears seem to be coming true.
Growing fear and outrage against China, sparking the biggest protest Hong Kong has seen in years. Protest leaders are calling for further demonstrations after hundreds of thousands of people jammed the streets over a controversial bill that would allow criminal suspects in Hong Kong to be sent to mainland China. Organizers put that number at more than 1 million. That is nearly 1/7 of Hong Kong's population.
Yes, yesterday, 1 million people protested in the streets of Hong Kong, which is really impressive. I mean, look at how many people that is. That looks like all the people who didn't show up to Trump's inauguration. That's insane. And the reason 1 million people came out is to try and send China a message. Unfortunately, the only country not impressed by 1 million people is China. Yeah, because they're like, oh, how cute, you had 1 million people at your march? My son had 1 million people at his birthday and he's not even popular. Now, I get why people in Hong Kong don't want the law to allow extradition to mainland China, because going to jail in China is no joke, right? Of course, you'd rather be tried and sent to jail in Hong Kong. You know what it almost reminds me of? Is like, remember when your mom would be like, just wait until your father gets home. You'd be like, oh, no. You punish me. We handle this here. We handle this here. You're not going to extradite this ass to dad. No! In other news, President Obama. He's the ex that America can't stop thinking about, but clearly, he's totally moved on.
The Obamas struck a deal with Spotify to produce podcasts exclusively for the streaming platform.
Under this multi-year deal, Barack and Michelle Obama are set to develop, produce, and lend their voices to podcasts on a wide range of topics. The deal is a major win for Spotify, which is looking to make a bigger splash in the podcasting space. The announcement comes on the heels of similar agreements that the Obamas did sign with Netflix as well.
That's right, Barack Obama is making his own podcasts. And it must be really strange for Obama's Facebook friends to watch his career go in reverse. Because 9 years ago it was, hey guys, check out my inauguration. Now it's, hey everyone, please subscribe to my podcast. And if you do subscribe to his podcast, you better have a lot of free time, because that man does not talk fast. Yeah, his podcast is gonna be like, hello? And we're out of time. And now everyone assumes that the podcast will be about politics, but they said a wide range of topics. What if he's just talking about like pop culture? That would be weird, right? If he's like, Robert Pattinson is gonna be the new Batman. I'm gonna give it a chance. You guys see that video of Dobby on the security camera? Creep me out. What the hell was that? That shit was creepy. And finally, some news coming out of my home country, South Africa.
Officials in South Africa are warning residents to be on alert after 14 lions escaped from one of Africa's largest game reserves. It happened at the pride-fled Kruger National Park on Thursday. Rangers plan to release the lions back into the park after they've been captured.
You know, stories like this really piss me off. Because as a South African, I get asked dumb questions about where I'm from. People are like, do you guys have like lions running around? Now I have to be like, yes. Yes, we do. You are very well informed. We do. I'm so mad at these lions. This is the kind of shit that we're trying to play down in Africa, and they're ruining it for everybody. It would be like if you were from Florida and then you got carjacked by an alligator. You would be like, come on, man. We're better than this. The stereotypes. Like, I don't even understand why these South African officials admitted that this happened. I don't care if it's true. They should have just lied. Just lie. Like, they should have said, no, the lions didn't escape. They're just out celebrating Pride Month. Yeah. Yeah.